Do you feel like walking is becoming more difficult? Even though you eat well and move every day, your legs still feel too tired. Sometimes just getting out of bed takes effort. Climbing a single step feels heavier than it used to. And what many people think is just age may not be. There's something you're likely consuming often, thinking it's good for you. Something that seems healthy, natural, but could actually be draining your strength little by little. Especially after age 65, the body reacts differently. And some fruits, yes, fruits, might be inflaming your joints, making your legs weaker, your knees stiffer, and slowing down your circulation. You try your best, do everything you can, but you feel something isn't right. The truth is, no one talks about this. These foods are found in most homes, and because they appear natural, they often go unnoticed. But today you'll understand what might really be happening to your legs, and you'll find out exactly which fruits to avoid and what to eat instead to restore your energy. Comment below. What fruit do you eat regularly thinking it's healthy? Your answer might help someone else too. Like the video, share it with a family member who experiences tired legs, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on so you don't miss the next videos. Now get ready. The first fruit on the list is one of the most commonly recommended by nutritionists, but it could be destroying your joints from the inside. For years we've heard the same thing. Fruit is healthy. Eat as much as you want. But that's not true for everyone, especially after age 65. As time goes by, our bodies change. Circulation slows down. Muscles lose tone more easily, and the metabolism no longer handles certain types of sugar well, even natural ones. That's where the danger lies. Some fruits, even though they seem harmless, have a high glycemic index, promote inflammation, and worsen pain in the legs, knees, and joints. In other words, you might be eating something thinking you're helping your body, but in reality you're making leg fatigue, stiffness while walking, and even your mobility worse. And the worst part, these fruits are extremely common. They're found at almost every market, grocery store, and in most refrigerators. They're recommended without much discretion, without considering your stage in life. In the next few minutes, you'll discover the 7 fruits that most affect the health of your legs, and what to eat instead to feel lighter, stronger, and more energized when walking. The first fruit on the list may seem innocent, but it acts like a hidden enemy for anyone over 65. Prepare to be surprised. Fruit number 1, pineapple. Affect the health of your legs, and what to eat instead to feel lighter, stronger, and more. Imagine eating a fruit, thinking it's reducing inflammation, and it's actually wearing down your knees from the inside. Pineapple is widely known as an anti-inflammatory food. Many people consume it daily, in juices or chunks, trusting in this benefit. But the reality is quite different when your body is more sensitive, your joints more worn, and your circulation slower. What most people don't know is that pineapple is a highly acidic fruit. This acidity can irritate internal tissues, trigger joint inflammation, and increase pain in those who already suffer from stiffness in the knees or ankles. Additionally, it has a medium to high glycemic index, meaning it spikes your blood sugar quickly. This spike accelerates muscle loss and contributes to the heavy leg sensation. That constant fatigue even after a full night's sleep, or the difficulty keeping your balance when standing up. It might be a result of eating too much of foods like pineapple. In younger people, the body compensates. But after 65, every small irritation adds up. And what seems like just an innocent little fruit can actually be a trigger for chronic discomfort. The next fruit is even more surprising. Many people add it to their morning smoothie thinking it's healthy, but it might be slowing down your leg circulation without you even noticing. Fruit number 2, banana. It's convenient, sweet, gives energy. But for many people, bananas are sabotaging what the body needs most: lightness and circulation. Bananas are one of the most consumed fruits in the world. They're easy to eat, require no preparation, and are often seen as a great choice for breakfast or a quick snack. But after age 65, what works well for a younger body can become a hindrance. The problem lies in the combination of natural sugar and high potassium content. While potassium is important, when consumed in excess, it can put stress on the kidneys, and when the kidneys can't efficiently eliminate excess fluids, it leads to swelling in the legs and ankles. Additionally, the riper the banana, the higher its glycemic index, which means more blood sugar spikes, and with them, more inflammation in the joints. You may have already noticed tired legs by late afternoon, difficulty climbing stairs, a constant mild pain in the knees. Many people eat bananas every day without realizing that this healthy habit might be behind a lot of their physical discomfort. And the next fruit on the list seems light, delicate, and full of water. But it can cause fluid retention and persistent pain. Most people would never suspect it. Fruit number 3, potassium content. While potassium is important when consumed, watermelon. It's refreshing, sweet, and seems harmless, but it might be the reason behind the swelling in your legs. Watermelon is seen as a light fruit, lots of water, low in calories. It seems ideal for hot days or staying hydrated. But that impression can hide an important detail. It has one of the highest glycemic indexes of any fruit. What does that mean in practice? When you eat watermelon, the sugar enters your bloodstream very quickly. This sudden spike triggers a high release of insulin, the hormone that regulates blood sugar, and that throws off your metabolism, promoting fluid retention, a heavy feeling, and tired legs. Plus, this blood sugar roller coaster affects your muscles, drains your energy, and encourages inflammation. Over time, you may notice stiff legs when waking up, difficulty walking long distances, constant need to sit and rest. Even though it's mostly water, watermelon doesn't help circulation like many believe. In fact, for more sensitive people, it can do the exact opposite, cause retention and stiffness. If you have any of these fruits at home right now, comment below. I eat this. Let's see how many people are making this mistake without realizing it. The next fruit, the problem goes beyond sugar. It directly affects cartilage and can intensify pain even during short walks. Fruit number 4, orange. It's a symbol of health, full of vitamin C, but it might be contributing to stiffness in your knees. Oranges are remembered as immune-boosting fruits, but what almost no one realizes is the impact they can have on your joints, especially for those who already experience pain, swelling, or a loss of flexibility. The issue isn't just the natural sugar. The acidity in oranges, when consumed frequently, can cause ongoing irritation to cartilage, the tissues that protect your bones in the joints. Over time, this silent irritation accelerates joint wear, increases stiffness, and contributes to that locking feeling in the legs. On top of that, frequent consumption of orange juice, especially without the pulp, delivers a high dose of fructose to the body. And this type of sugar is directly linked to muscle inflammation, water retention, and physical fatigue. If you feel knees that crack easily, trouble squatting down, tension in your leg muscles at the end of the day, this fruit could be a contributing factor despite its health hero reputation. And the next fruit? Sweet, small, and seemingly harmless. But it can block blood flow in the legs and even increase the risk of nighttime leg cramps in people who eat it regularly. Fruit number 5, grapes. They're small, sweet, and seem harmless, but they could be stopping your blood from circulating the way it should. Grapes are seen as a healthy, convenient snack. Many people eat them between meals or as dessert, believing they're making a light and natural choice. But when it comes to circulation and leg health, grapes deserve closer attention. Despite their size, grapes are rich in concentrated fructose, a type of natural sugar that, in excess, overloads the liver. When that happens, the body starts storing fat and fluids, directly affecting circulation in the legs, ankles, and feet. Additionally, regular consumption of grapes, especially in juice form, leads to high glycemic spikes, which promote inflammation of blood vessels and contribute to symptoms like tingling in the legs, a heavy feeling when walking, nighttime cramps. And here's an important detail. Raisins, for example, are even worse in this regard. Concentrated, small and sweet, they contain even more sugar per gram, without us realizing it. The next fruit seems perfect for people with digestive issues, but it can worsen joint pain and interfere with muscle recovery. Here's why. Fruit number 6, green apple. It's crisp, refreshing, and many people think it helps digestion, but it may be silently locking up your joints. Green apples are known as light fruits, low in calories, and ideal for those aiming for health and weight control. But contrary to how they seem, they can pose a hidden risk, especially for those who already feel pain in the knees, ankles, or hips. What few people know is that green apples contain high levels of malic acid. This compound, while helpful in some digestive processes, can irritate joint tissues in those with greater sensitivity, which becomes more common with the natural aging of joints. Additionally, the excess of insoluble fiber in this fruit can lead to intestinal fermentation, triggering mild but constant systemic inflammation. And this inflammation may show up as morning muscle stiffness, pain when standing up from a chair, a feeling of locked joints throughout the day. In other words, even without immediate effects, frequent consumption of green apples can interfere with muscle recovery, worsen joint pain, and gradually reduce your mobility. And the last fruit on the list is even more surprising, because it's often used in diabetic diets, yet it may be draining your energy and weakening your legs day by day. Fruit number 7, Asian pear. It's even recommended in diabetic diets, but it may be draining your energy and gradually weakening your legs. Asian pears are known for their mild flavor and crisp texture. Low in calories and seemingly light, they're often included even in very restricted meal plans. But what many overlook is the effect they can have on people with a slower metabolism and compromised circulation. The reason is simple. This type of pear contains very few active nutrients that actually support muscle or joint recovery. It's made up mostly of water, fructose, and insoluble fiber, which, in excess, can hinder the absorption of essential minerals like magnesium and calcium. Over time, this leads to loss of leg strength, muscle aches even from light activity, a feeling of weakness or instability when walking. The most dangerous part? Because it seems safe, Asian pears are eaten regularly, keeping the body in a cycle of low nutrition and silent inflammation. If any of these fruits are part of your routine, comment below. I eat this. You're not alone. Many people over 65 make this mistake thinking they're doing the right thing. But now comes the most important part. Not all fruits are villains. Some have the power to restore your energy, soothe your joints, and bring back your freedom. Let's talk about those now. After everything you've heard, it's natural to feel confused or even frustrated. How can such common fruits have such an impact? But here's the good news. Not all of them are harmful. There are fruits that do the opposite. They nourish your joints, improve circulation, and restore strength to your legs. These fruits are rich in antioxidants, have a low glycemic load, and help the body fight inflammation naturally. They don't just relieve symptoms. They help your body recover, bringing more lightness, less pain, and greater confidence when walking. And most importantly, they're easy to find and can start replacing the harmful ones today. Now, you'll discover the best fruits for people over 65 who want to protect their muscles, joints, and mobility. Berries, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries. They're small but powerful. Rich in antioxidants, they fight the inflammation that wears down joints and help relieve muscle pain. Plus, they have a low glycemic index, meaning they don't spike blood sugar and support healthy circulation. Avocado. Many people still fear it because of the fat, but avocado contains the right kind, healthy fat that lubricates joints, reduces pain, and supports hormonal balance. It helps maintain muscle strength, especially in those over 65. Cherries, a powerful ally against joint pain. Cherries help reduce uric acid, which causes discomfort and stiffness. Perfect for those who often feel their legs locking up. Papaya aids digestion and is naturally anti-inflammatory. It supports a lighter feeling in the body and can reduce pressure on the knees and hips. Regular pear, not Asian. It contains fiber that aids digestion without causing fermentation, and it's gentle on circulation. A great option to replace sweeter fruits without overloading the body. Comment below, which of these fruits will you add to your shopping list today? Type, I'm eating this today. If you've made it this far, it's because you care about your health, your freedom, and every step you still want to take. And the truth is simple. It's not too late to change. You haven't lost your strength. It's just been sleeping, waiting for the right choices. Every right fruit you add to your routine, every wrong one you remove from your plate, is a real step toward lightness, balance, and pain-free walking. Your body isn't punishing you. It's just asking for help. And today you already know where to start. Strengthening your legs is possible. Restoring your energy is too. All with simple choices made consciously. If this video opened your eyes, give it a like. Share it with someone who also struggles with walking. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell to keep getting helpful truths. And reply in the comments with a 1 if you're going to start changing your habits today. Your comment might be exactly what someone else needs to change their life too. Important notice. The information in this video is for informational and educational purposes only. It does not replace medical or nutritional advice. Before making any changes to your diet, consult a trusted healthcare professional.